in a series of deeply unsettling events that have come to define the tenure of Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy's governance in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the state has been witnessing an unprecedented wave of attacks on the sanctity of Hindu temples and also the dignity of our priests. The recent attack by a YSRCP leader on a priest at the Kakinada Shiva temple is just not merely an isolated incident but also a reflection of a broader and even more alarming trend in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Under the leadership of Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, we have seen a disturbing escalation in acts of desecration and violence on our temples. Temples, the abodes of our gods, and priests, the custodians of our faith. We truly call them the custodians of our faith. They have been subjected to despicable acts of vandalism and aggression and violence. These are not mere incidents of lawlessness in the state but also a direct attack and direct assault on Sanatana Dharma, which we have been seeing for the past 4.5 years in the state of Andhra Pradesh, which is a very disturbing trend and a direct assault and attack on Sanatana Dharma, our culture, our tradition. And also here, the attack in Kakinada, where a priest was assaulted just probably for performing his duties as a priest, but probably not according to the whims and fancies and the wills and the wishes of that particular YSRCP leader, which is really disturbing. It also is a glaring example of YSRCP's failure as a government, how they have been failing in probably curbing such kind of menace. It is perpetrating violence against the most peaceful members of our society. Our priests who devote their lives to just service and spirituality, nothing more, isn't it? The priests, we call them as the servants of God, and they just devote their lives to service and spirituality, nothing more. In fact, such kind of incidents have also happened earlier also in the state of Andhra Pradesh, whether we take, and they have been very probably regular and repetitive in the state of Andhra Pradesh, whether it was the Pancharama Kshetram in Bhimavaram in West Godavari district, or on Kartika Purnami in Kurnool district, I suppose. In Omkara Kshetram, attack on priests has happened. Narsaraopeta in Trikoteshwara temple, Trikoteshwara Swami's temple, or in Kadapa, the own district of Jagan Mohan Reddy, Satyanarayana Swami temple, the main priest there was in fact assaulted by YSRCP leaders. In fact, as I said, in Bhimavaram, the sacred thread, the Yajnopavitam, was forcefully removed from the priest's body by a YSRCP leader, and in all these instances that I have been quoting to you, none of the perpetrators, none of the attackers have been punished till date. Not a single case lodged against any one of them. Probably cases might have been lodged in 1 or 2, but no action taken till date. As members of Telugu Desam Party, we stand against this tide of religious intolerance and disrespect towards our religion. We call upon the national conscience, we call upon all the citizens of Andhra Pradesh, in fact, to look at this disturbing trend, to look at this alarming trend. It's time for accountability, it's time for justice and for the restoration of peace and respect in our places of worship. The people of Andhra Pradesh deserve a government that protects all its citizens, a government that upholds the sanctity of our faith, a government that ensures the welfare of its priests and temples. And we demand a very strict action against the attackers on the priests in the Shiva temple.